Hey everybody, the Respiral here, and welcome back to more Steins Gate. Okay, after like 3 hours, 4 hours, I don't know how long it's been. I'm back with Steins Gate. I did do this earlier, but for some reason my sound was entirely broken, and I don't exactly know what caused it. I think, as I said at the start of Apollo Justice, I'm pretty sure it's because I moved my computer, or I moved my setup. And that may have just screwed up the... I really don't know. I think it might have been just to do with the Elgato. Purely because I don't think the Elgato was outputting sound, and my microphone was, like, stuttering, essentially. It was strange, but it doesn't matter, because it's all good. Either way. Oh yeah, I need to back out of this. So Daru strikes his keys with renewed passion. The only downside is I have to reread like 30 minutes worth of this, but it's whatever. He goes to the My Pictures folder and opens a folder literally called CERN.
CERN は世界最大の素粒子物理学の研究施設だよ。ヨーロッパ素粒子物理学研究所だとか、欧州素粒子原子核研究機構みたいな通称で呼ばれることもある。
Okay.
スイスとフランスの国境近く、ジュネーブ郊外にあってさ。古いところだと HTML や HTTP ワールドワイドウェブを生み出したところってんで有名。
I love that. World Wide Web. HTTP. I did too many T's. Either way. Right, so we have World Wide Web, abbreviated as www. Also simply called the Web, the standardized document system used on the internet. Now there's only one page for that. And then HTML, Hypertext Markup Language. Language used to design web page documents. Allows the embedding of images, videos, sound, and hyperlinks. HTTP. Hypertext Transfer Protocol. A communication protocol used to transfer data like HTML between a browser and a web server. This game is so educational. It's incredible. I mean, I already know about... well, everybody should know about World Wide Web these days. But HTML and HTTP is stuff I've actually learned at, like, college. Is it college or school? College, probably, because we did do, like, web stuff. Like, designing websites and stuff.
World Wide Web だと。それってインターネットの？
The internet? Indeed. Bingo.
URL の最初についてるやつ。
Exactly. See, it's so educational. CERN invented that? All I know about CERN is what I read in Taita's books. I never knew they were that amazing, and I'm probably going to stick with calling him Taita, purely because that's how they call him, or that's what they call him in the game. Like, they do pronounce Taita's name, and they say Taita, as in like Titan, I guess, as opposed to Tita, which is what I kept saying.
日本じゃそんなに馴染みはないけど、日本の研究チームも現在進行形で参加してたりするのだぜ。セルンはどんな研究を？基本的には素粒子物理学かな。世界でも唯一セルンしか持ってない超でかい実験装置を持ってるんだ。いわゆる粒子加速器ってやつ。低速汎用子蓄積リング。陽子シンクロトロンブースター、大型電子陽電子コライダー。
What about the LHC?
で、ラスボスは世界最大を誇る LHC、
Yay!
ラージハドロンコライダータン。
Collider wait, Collider 10. 10? Okay. Otaku possess the ability to anthropomorphize in Moe form just about anything in the world simply by sticking 10 on the end of its name. Daru's powers encompass even particle accelerators. So, to represent a non-human entity as a humanoid character, animals and military hardware are among the most common subjects, but anything can be anthropomorphized, even abstract concepts, chemical elements, and countries. Alright. Daru doesn't seem to notice my shock. He just brings up the next image.
LHC はセルンの地下にある全長約27キロのサークル状トンネルに設置された粒子加速器なんだよ。
なんだよ。
量子同士をそのトンネルで加速させて衝突させることで未知の素粒子反応を起こそうって実験を去年あたりから始めてる。
Oh yeah, the one thing that really kind of threw me off, I don't think threw me off is the correct term. They start talking about the LHC and how there were rumours going around how it might create a black hole that would destroy, maybe not destroy the world, but there were rumours going around about black holes being a possibility. And the weirdest thing is, it gave me memories of just school, because back when, I'm pretty sure it's like the same time as this, which is 2010. I'd have been 15. Or 14 going on 15. And those rumours were real. Like, I vividly remember physics. And I think it was physics when the rumours were, like, spoken about. It's not when they started, it's just when they were mentioned. Mostly because people were like, do you really think it'll do anything? And I'm pretty sure our teacher actually said something about them being utterly, not pointless, but they'd be so small that they wouldn't do much, essentially. It's just cool. Here it is. Yeah, mini black holes, but they would be so small that they wouldn't be able to do anything. Yeah, essentially what he says. Mini black holes. I'm pretty sure Titus said his time machine used mini black holes. Are the things he said about CERN true? 100% not.
あるわねえよ。セルンが公式に否定してる。もし仮にミニブラックホールが生成されたとしても、エネルギー量はすごく小さいから生まれた瞬間に消えるね。地球を飲み込むなんて全然無理っしょ。
There you go.
だが火のないところに煙は立たない。
If I remember correctly, Taito claimed that CERN began time machine research in 2001. In 2034 they complete the time machine. Yeah, and it was... when I read this is when it reminded me. I was like, crap, 2010. I would have been that age. And then, you know, went from there. So I was like, oh yeah, that's about right. I'd have been in year 10 at school. Or year 11, actually. Oh, it was year 11. I think. Yeah, it was. So, yeah, I would have been. Wait. I don't know. It doesn't really fucking matter, to be fair. But yeah, it really kind of impressed me, I guess, just because it brought back that memory. Right now it's 2010. If they actually started that research, it would have been 9 years ago. Simple math. According to their official announcements, they only began experimenting in 2008. That's suspicious. 6 years in the dark. Of course, that's assuming Titus' story is true. Some of Titus' predictions were on the mark, but most weren't. I'm also perplexed by how everyone around me seems to have forgotten about Titus' 2000 appearance. There's something important in Titus' tale. Or at least, I want there to be. Oh, my head. I take out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me.
聞いて驚くな。悪の陰謀の匂いを嗅ぎつけた。
Woohoo.
ジョン・タイターとセル。
There you go. Taita.
その2つの言葉から俺が言いたいことは分かってもらえるはずだ。ああ、そうだ。奴らは機関とつながりがある可能性が高い。
Of course.
偶然だと？おいおい、あまり俺を失望させるなよ。何？根拠だと？そうだな。あえて言えば、ささやくのだよ。俺のマッドサイエンティストとしての直感がな。
Okay. To be fair, I kind of wish the dialogue went, coincidence? I think not. But unfortunately not the case.
奴らは世界を滅ぼそうとしている。ああ、ミニブラックホールによってだ。だが、 もしもその技術を俺たちが横取りすることができたらどうかな。
Oh, where were the 3 words?
当然だ。俺は誰だと思っている。全てはシュタインズゲートの選択だよ。
Of course. Kongru. Nice. Oh god. I put away my phone and then turned to find Daru giving me an exasperated look.
お前は一体誰と戦っているんだ？
ダルよ。俺たちのやるべきことは一つだ。
やるべきこと？なんぞ。
なんぞ。
なんぞではない。聞き返すな。そこは全てを組んでにやりと笑うのだ。でないとスーパーハッカーらしくないだろうが。
I wanted him to say something like, well, why the hell not? So what's in it for me? And then we continue like this, grinning slyly the whole time. Oh yeah, it gives you an example. A week's worth of potato chips. 10 days. You sure are a glutton. The dive makes you a hungry man. Deal, get started. You got it, boss. Or something like that. Yep, a real cool conversation. But the real world Daru just purses his lips.
オカリンはいつも説明不足なんだっつうの。カッコつけるより先に分かるように話してくれ。
Oof, what a burn. Work with me here.
お前はスーパーハッカーだ。
You are super hacker.
ハッカーって言うな。せめてハッカーにして。
To be fair, the difference in those two is very, very minimal. You can't tell the difference. Hacker. It's very little. Subtle is the correct word, I suppose.
あとはわかるな。
See where I'm going?
いや全然。
セル、ハッキングしろ。
Daru stares at me in disbelief.
それはひょっとしてギャグで言っているのか？
Nope.
ダル、お前ならできる。奴らの悪事を暴き、タイムマシンについてのヒントを手に入れろ。
悪事ってオカリンの妄想だろう。
電話レンジカッコ仮をタイムマシンとして使えるようにするか、このままただの打作としてラブの倉庫で眠らせることになるか。今が分岐点だ。
マジで言ってんの？
俺はいつでもマジである。
I look Daru straight in the eye as I answer. Looks like that made him understand my position. Daru sweeps the garbage off his desk and sits up straight.
どうなっても知らないぜ。
You got it. Suddenly, Daru is bursting with energy. It's like his earlier lethargy was a lie.
交渉成立だ。すぐ取り掛かってくれ。
うは、みなぎってきた。
報酬のポテチ1週間分はスイスの銀行に振り込んでおく。
Daru doesn't respond. He's already deep in concentration.
じゃあ、俺は寝る。あとは任せた。
Nice. I lie down on the sofa and let the clacking of Daru's keyboard lull me to sleep. And I should... Yeah! Wake up to mail. As I say, I did this earlier, so I kinda remember the stuff. Faris. Original sin level rising to 180%. Kyoma, when operating in the mundane world, you're supposed to be discreet. You don't want them to notice... or to notice you. Remember, the summoning has taken 2,000 years to prepare. If it fails, everything will be ruined, although I suppose that might make things interesting. Okay. I really hate the way the text is in this game, it's so annoying. Like the when operating, and then the G's on the next line, it bugs me so much. Right, I reply with 2,000. Is the church still devoted to that fool's errand? Even if they manage to resurrect their messiah, humanity's faith is less than 17% of what it was in his time. Mankind doesn't need decrepit old gods to save them. Boom. Send. Yeah! Alright, cool. So I wake up to the twilight sun streaming in through the window. A refreshing breeze blows in, softly brushing my cheek. Daru's exactly where I left him before I fell asleep. He's sitting in exactly the same position. Not much has changed besides his typing speed. Oh, and now he's muttering to himself. I guess he hasn't had any success at hacking yet. I look around the room, but I can't find Mayuri. Maybe she's not coming today. I guess food-related grudges really do run deep. I stand up and stretch. I don't want to bother Daru, so I don't say anything to him. I take a cold Dr. P out of the fridge and quench my thirst. Then I throw myself back down onto the sofa and start browsing @channel on my phone. And what perfect timing! Taita is currently posting in the thread. Oh crap, yeah, now I have to scroll through all this. Okay. So the Everett Wheeler model is correct. Please look it up to learn more. It seems you're all still clinging to preconceived notions of time. Time does not simply run from past to future like a car on a one-way street. To be more specific, the laws of causality do not allow contradictions to occur. If the result of an event, the effect, is changed, the event itself, the cause, also changes to prevent a paradox. That's why there are so few people who can observe changes in divergence. Divergence being the world line's percent difference from the standard. Die troll, you claim to be a time traveller without any proof. Stock trends, please. I'm counting on you, Mr. Time Traveller. So if you can't observe changes in divergence, then how can you possibly measure it? Oh, I know. Your time machine has a magical device that measures it for you. Oh, and you still haven't explained how a research institution conquers the world. Details, blocks. Oh no, humanity is doomed. What has science done? So, Noob, seriously... Noob's responding seriously to troll thread, this Taita guy is a shitty troll. Here's a post from Halloween. Don't you people have anything to offer besides insults? How about contributing to the discussion, plebeian scum? If you assume that time doesn't flow in a straight line, then the idea of time travel is much easier to swallow. In such a scenario, a time machine travelling to the past doesn't need to fight against the flow of time. I say, Taita's points have merit. By the way, Taita, I'd like to know more about CERN. What can you tell us about their current activities? Tell me which horse wins the next Emperor's Cup, I'll bet my entire life savings. Everett Wheeler model equals many worlds interpretation. Basically, that means parallel worlds. What's with all the stupid name tags? This Ho in Kyoma is more annoying than Taita. You call yourself John Taita, but you're fluent in Japanese. Writing in English would at least make it seem more realistic. You can't do English, can you? Can I ask you a favour, Taita-san? My mom died last year in the Shibuya earthquake. If I stop my mom from leaving home, then I can undo her death. So please, lend me your time machine. You're gonna believe this time traveller without proof? Are you an idiot? Wait, 235. Was that Kyoma? Yeah, it was. You bitch. Wow. Right, so no one seems particularly interested in what I said about time not flowing in a single direction. That's proof that your preconceptions are deeply ingrained. Honestly, it bothers me that you simply accept that as the truth. I'm starting to understand why CERN was able to take over so easily. Whenever a major event causes divergence to change, the timeline is reconstructed to prevent paradoxes from recurring. For example, let's say that a major event causes this world line to diverge into a new world line, call it world line B. On world line B, I'm afraid to say @channel never existed. As the timeline is reconstructed, all of your memories of reading and posting on @channel will disappear to be replaced by memories of you doing something else. In other words, by changing the present, you change the past. I wrote about CERN yesterday. The only thing I can say is that you must not believe their lies. They have already succeeded at creating micro-black holes. Oh, we're replying to them. The one they called him an idiot, so, you know. So I desire only to quench my intellectual thirst. Unlike you close-minded fools, I will reserve judgment until after I have heard what Taita has to say, and then I will make contact with Taita and acquire his time machine for myself. The great mad scientist Hohoi in Kyoma will have the last laugh. Suck it, sleazebags. Tell me stock prices or fucking die. I won't believe until you tell me. So that's not reconstructing the world, you idiot. That's altering people's memories. Who the hell can alter the memories of nearly 6.7 billion people? Do you even realise how stupid that sounds? I think I would have noticed if someone went and screwed with my brain. Oh god. What does any of that have to do with the many worlds interpretation? Do some research. Wait, the future's a wasteland? That means I can be a road warrior and ride a mud buggy, right? I'm gonna go get me a mohawk. Anyone know where I can buy spiked shoulder pads? I checked CERN's homepage. It says they've been experimenting since 2009. Can they really make black holes? What the hell's gonna happen? Does Taita have a mohawk? God, that's fucking moe. Are you implying our brains make the world? Are you saying the universe is a giant tree and we're branches or something? That's some EVA level bullshit right there. Go back to 2036. Is this how you reply to a specific person? Thank you for showing me. Reconstruction of the timeline and alteration of people's memories. I think they're essentially the same thing. Why are you so intent on saying they're different? With a few exceptions, nobody can keep their memories across world lines. They are reconstructed along with everything else when divergence changes. What's a road warrior? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that voice threw me off. It's Suzuha. Yeah, I don't know why. It threw me off so much because I've not seen the sub of Steins Gate. I've only watched the dub. So, she has a much deeper voice. Not like, it's not a manly voice or anything, but by comparison to the Japanese voice she has, it's much deeper. Oh crap, I didn't even get to read that. Shoot, what did it say? I'm immersed in a heated internet argument when an unfamiliar voice interrupts me. The door opens and a girl peeks inside. I recognise her. It's the girl I met yesterday at the Brawn Tube workshop. Yeah, she's got such a high-pitched voice. When our eyes meet, she smiles. Sure. Daru's typing speed gets even faster. Oh, his typing gets even faster. I like the music. Looks like he's in the zone. It would be a bad idea to disturb him with our voices. I nod to the girl and hurry outside. What was this girl's name again? I think it was something like Aruma or Amore. Alright, Amane. Amane Suzuha. There we go. She knows too much. God, that's all he jumps to. You're a spy. I raise my guard and spring into prey in mantis stance. But Suzuha just stares blankly. Oh. Well, we should probably change that. I lower my guard. Why didn't she just say so? If you do, it'll be death. So Suzuha nods firmly. Is it just me, or are her eyes gleaming? That sounded super enthusiastic. Wow. Wait. How does she know? But how? Contemptible. She nods to herself for some reason. And contemptible. I thought I was the only one who uses words like that in normal conversation. She didn't mention anything about hacking, dude. No. Me and my big mouth. Ah, great. The window. Come to think of it, it was open and Dara and I were talking loudly. But can you really hear us from here? I look up to the second floor. The window's still fully open, but I can't hear a thing. I guess Dara's working quietly. I look down. There's an unfamiliar bicycle parked in front of the Brawn Tube workshop. One of those mountain bikes, its frame is all sparkly, its tyres mostly clean, it's probably new. It looks pretty fast, but whose is it? Suzuha opens the Bronto workshop door with a wry smile. Reconnoiter? What the fuck are these words she's spouting? Reconnoiter. Now there's a word you don't hear in casual conversation. I'm pretty sure it means to perform reconnaissance, to scout an area and gather intelligence. Is she some kind of secret agent? Oh, God knows. Just has some weird dialogue. I follow Suzuha into the store. Ah. Damn, we were careless. Looks like we need to close that window when we discuss sensitive matters from now on. But if we do that, the lab will turn into a scorching hell. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Or else Men in Black will raid us. Phew, good stuff. Suzuha grins and thumps her chest confidently. All is quiet inside the Bron-tube workshop. That gigantic TV isn't on. Mr. Bron's not here either. Pretty sure I'll get an email from Lucas soon. Yeah, I'm getting close to where I had to stop the recording before because my audio was blocked. The worst part is it was blocked from the very beginning. It wasn't like it just started happening. It was, ever since I started, it was fucked. Which is just the worst. And right after I finished repairing your TV. He probably went to see the chipmunk. He disappears during business hours every now and then. Whenever I ask him where he's going, he always says something like, I'm picking my beloved daughter up from school, or my beloved daughter has a cold with a huge grin on his face. He dotes on her too much, it probably just annoys her. Anyway, just how irresponsible can you be to neglect work to see your daughter? He used to put a back soon sign on the door whenever he left, but now he has Suzuha to take care of things while he's gone. Suzuha lightly taps the TV on the counter. There it is. Luca! Or Lukako. I made sweets. I baked cookies today. I had everyone in my family eat some and got their seal of approval. Would it be okay if I bake some for your lab, friends master? Oh, and it would be great if you could teach me some more techniques with Samadari whenever you have time. P.S. I managed 10 practice swings today. Well done, Lukako. Luca works. Right, reply with family. You sure get along with your family. How many family members do you have anyway? Dari keeps insisting that shrine maidens should come in pairs. Damn manager, I bet he gave it to us just so he could charge repair fees. Reluctantly, take a bill out of my wallet and hand it to Suzuha. Or I reluctantly. Yeah, whoops. She takes out a receipt, apparently it was already written out. Oh, great. Well, yeah, but that was going downstairs. Oh, there. Don't you know it takes 10 times more effort to go upstairs than down? Defying gravity is no easy task, woman. She mutters, her tone pensive. How sarcastic of her. Wait, why did she say wow to that? That sounded like we were just being a dick. Applause. Okay, I think this is where I got to.
騙されるものか。貴様、嘘をついている。
Yeah, that was where I got to.
なんで嘘って思うの？
それはこの俺の能力
What if my powers?
が反応した。
Coloring gentleman. My god. This power allows me to see through lies. Liars appear to glow red, then they die.
能力？
Susan's eyes pop, but then she clears her throat as if to hide her surprise.
それって超能力的なもの？
When I nod, she whispers into my ear.
あのさ、君みたいな能力者って他にもあまたにいるわけ？
いるわけがなかろう。この俺がスペシャルなのだ。
I thrust my chest out as far as possible to display my majesty.
そっか、あまたにはいないのか。びっくりした。でもいるって時点ですごいな。やっぱセルンのせいで退化したのかな。
Oh my god. It was a joke. After muttering some nonsense to herself, she finally nods in understanding.
でもさ、戦闘になれば相手の嘘を見抜く力なんて意味なくない？やっぱ 1000m 級の長距離狙撃を命中させられるとか、いかに効率よく相手の関節決められるかとかの方が重要だと思うんだ。
Jesus. What the hell is she talking about? Is she a survival game otaku? So, survival airsoft. A mock battle using air guns, primarily played outside in the mountains, participants generally wear camouflage. God. No, wait, don't tell me.
貴様、さては機関のヒットマンだな。ミス・ゴルゴというコードネームで呼ばれているだろう。誰に雇われた？
いや、誰にも雇われてないし。っていうか、ゴルゴって何？
She's trying to gloss things over with an insincere smile. Her confusion is suspicious. That reminds me, I think I remember her saying some awfully disturbing things when we first met yesterday.
ちなみにさ、君の能力って他にもあるの？
あったとしても、俺を殺しに来たヒットマンに教えるものか。
君を殺しなんてしないってば。
己の能力を他人に教えるなど、自殺行為にも程がある。力、秘めた相手に悟られぬよう使ってこそ初めて最大限の効果を得られるのだ。何とでも言え。
Burning tension runs between us. Our eyes meet, invisible sparks scatter. Oh. So who's this one from? Shining Finger. Oh Christ. Por favor. So, Okabe-kun. I want you to reply to me already. I've been waiting, you know. And please tell me the super hacker's address when you can. If we don't get cracking, someone else might get to the IBN 5100 first.